I still think they can do it though.
You think that? I believe in them too. They are quite a strong team on Warhawk in general, and Blitz. It's a shaky game mode for Avant. They'll do very well, and then they'll, you know, do trash, which is not ideal for them, unfortunately. But I do feel as though if they get a good start, they could quite well bring it to Immunity. They are down by 1 already. It's only been a minute into this one. Look at Hopi there, just bobbing their head up and down as one of the Immunity players, as they do have the lead and pick up 2, make that 3 kills.
Goes jumping into board now here with Fighter, of course, 4 and 1 on that scoreboard. Already 1 cap to him. Of course, Naked has 1 as well. There's 1 player there back behind Shed. We'll pick him up. We'll be able to go in for the capture as well.
Too easy.
And now Immunity are up 3-1 in regards to your on Blitz. Warhawk, of course, the first minute, 20 seconds gone. Still in the first quarter alone, though. Those that are wondering, it's 2 5.5. Still 10 minutes get played out in here. As Avant looking to push up there past American Fighter. You know, again, these guys, Immunity, they challenge a lot of shots that they don't need to. Unlike Naked, if he doesn't need to get the kill, he just call to his teammates, keep on pushing on through. And right there, Shocks, terrible shooting for that moment, and really costing him, but Fighter's there to clean up the dirty work that he had left over. And now you'll see, thanks to Oracle Mode, 1 player there at Tarp, coming on out to say hello and taking that shot. Of course, it's Kui on the defensive Naked now, trying to hold Avant away and keep their lead of 4-1.
What I love watching about, especially, I like watching Immunity, and the one player is Fighter, because every time you watch him, you learn something new, because he's just one of those players which just breaks out incredible strats, and he's just such a... He's so good. That's it, plain and simple. You can't say too much about it. He's in a whole league of his own. That's why I love watching him play. He is top scoring for Immunity. You were watching the man of our side of there who was trying to get a capture on in there. Didn't work out too well. Kui, on the other hand, playing that defensive role for Avant like he likes to do as Immunity. They are pushed up in their spawn, but no one from Avant able to capitalize and try and bring back that scoreline.
Jumping out to a Volslotter once again. He was up in that diner for a little while before. Couldn't really push on through to get a cap, though. Could have cost him a little bit, as his teammates are now looking to come off this respawn as well. Up there on the diner street, you got Maka now trying to kiss on through. You got a few players, though, from the Immunity squad. Quickly looking around now. There's Naked inside of there. Bottom Genius will take down 1. Another player challenging now. There's the kill. And 3 players gone thanks to Fighter on Hopi as well from the Avant team. Score 5-1, of course. We're here with Naked at the time being 5-4. As we did mention, Fighter really cleaned up a few little kills and caps. 10-5 with 3 caps to his name. Shocks is on 7-5 as he looks to cause a bit of damage now down the backhand side here behind Share, but backing up is Kui to take him out as the scoreline still 5-1. Immunity in that lead. You know, Avant, and then to try and get some more caps down.
Great job at reclaiming their base there by Avant, showing some great defense. They needed to do it earlier on in the round because they've already let 5 captures go on in. Fighter trying to make it 6 here. He's pushing around on the right side, just by 1 player, putting some heavy tags into him. There will be a few more givings to support, and he does get the assist and a kill, as now the guys over at Immunity happy to run in a few more points there. As you do see Fighter setting up for a relay. Players all around him. There's 1, and the second one will clean him up.
We'll mention this, Steve. He got that 2-piece. Sadly, he didn't, but Shocks is there to take out the kill on Maka afterwards and get the cap as well. Scoreline 7-2. Like we said, 5 points the difference at the moment. As right now, Shocks is looking to defend a little bit here from these guys from Avant. As you're just going to see him pushing out quickly now. There's 1 player there, Maka, trying to sneak on through half mid-tank. This is long shots coming out main street. Hope he'll shut him down. Volslotter right now. You know, pushing up here, left-hand side of the map, up past American. 1 player there, however, he's waiting for him, and there's some shots. Oh, Naked as he just comes on out there with that CoD timing once again, really working in Immunity's favour in their side of things. Fighter at the moment, 16-6 with 3 caps to his name. Shocks is on 10-7 with 2 captures as well. Oh, and there's Volslotter to answer back, buzzing, as we always see. No caps, he's just there to defend and look good. 8-7.
He's just there.
He must have been to the gym all
He's
morning.
on the team for the looks.
And the gym memberships.
And the gym memberships.
I'm pretty sure Immunity give him free gym membership. So
Naked needs that. He needs to build some muscle.
Oh, look out. Shots fired.
Shots fired
there on Naked. 1v1 at Landsun. As you'll see now here on our screens, Naked, of course, is looking to defend for the final moment. 7-2 the scoreline. 5 points the difference.
That's a big advantage.
These guys head into the second half.
There's a big advantage, as I just said, especially on Warhawk, where it's... All right.
What are you doing, Kyle?
That's...
A swing and a miss.
I'm not... I don't even know what the man of our side was going for there. Could have quite easily got a capture in. Didn't work out too well. Immunity, 5 caps, as you said. Big advantage. Let's see if they can do it. Hold on to it. should I say so, as Avant, they're looking to try and at least get one map on the board. It'll be quite devastating if they can beat Curse but not get a single map against a team of Immunity. Watching the man of Naked as Kui and Maka break the silence for the first blood there. Fighter answering back.
Yeah, Fighter coming out very strong here. Nice little two-piece there. Hobie and Kui. Naked takes down Volsar in the background as well. As it's 3 down now, you see Buzzer take down Maka. Fighter does get in there
it.
At the moment. Hobie was the only one up there to defend with, and sadly no one really there to help him out. A few players now pushing up and around from that portal side of things as Hobie tries to come on back down here on the left-hand side. Quickly scrolling through the players now. We see Shocks coming out, looking to push up mid-street, decides against it, and will come back to his own little spawning area here. Thought he saw a player trying to be a bit sneaky back there. Gets the call to his team and a buzzer, but Maka making short work of him inside of the shed in the back barn.
Oh,
there it is, Maka.
Shocks.
Comes back out after being red. Can he get one on Naked? Can't do it. Naked drop shooting down, and it will be, of course, be Avant, who did get a point down there as well. 8-3, Volsar trying to sneak around the corner.
Sneaky beaky like.
And Naked out sneaking him, so to speak, just laying there waiting.
Good job there by Immunity. They've managed to hold on to their 5-point lead and make it 6 points. Avant, they were able to get 2 captures in, but Immunity just too strong in the end there. Zuzi, hope he get a kill. Naked still doing defense. There's 1, there's 2, and does it. Oh, Naked! Are you kidding me? With the 180 turn on, Naked goes huge for Immunity when it's needed, and another kill to his name. The captain going massive.
That was the whole team just there. There was 3 players he picked up originally, and the 4th out wide at loading. As he keeps on going off right now, I'm glad I bought him for that one. As you'll see him 16 and 8 with 2 caps to his name. At that time as well, 2 caps went in by the rest of the Immunity players who pushed on through and up in towards that dine area. So now 10-3 the scoreline. It's a 7-point lead as Naked is still very much alive, very much going off as he tries to hit that double and engage specialist bonus here. He does have that R5 as well now as a secondary if he needs it. Usually you would see buzzing up this right-hand side, you know, in regards to this positioning, but Naked's going to take that role for the time being and try and pick up some more kills there. Oh, Maka, though, that time was not going to happen twice,
Revenge.
And Maka makes short work of him that time around.
That's the thing about when you drop into prone, it's so easy to get a headshot, and that's why Maka was able to get the kill. A little bit of revenge for what happened before, as Fighter putting out a lot of tags onto the player, playing some defense over at his capture, though does get the kill in the end, and he will be pushing up. And now at the semi-trailer. Now, I'm not too sure who that Avant player is, but he could have quite easily stopped that capture from going in. Did cost him in the end there, as Immunity still with a massive lead. Looks like this could be drawn out to a 10-point game here, Bio, as Avant, they're in all sorts right now. 2 minutes left. Technically, they still can get into this one, but they need a miracle.
Yeah, you know, you're actually right. Avant, they can, but it's going to take a lot of work. And from what we've seen from Immunity putting up right now, I don't think it's going to work for him. As you'll see now, Fighter's just rotating around his own little spawn area
Wall
here.
hacks.
Coming out in regards to where these players are pushing from. He's not even going for that OBJ. He's just going for racking up some kills at the moment. He's just culling around out of ammunition altogether. So we might see a knife come out here if he gets close quarter matches. Can't do it, though, from the right. Hope he will take him down. As you'll see now, thanks to that map we'll bring up over the screen, where a few players are located now. Immunity did have a player pushing on up wide there, as on our screens of Shocks, who came up front from American and out through mid, but doesn't really see anyone else challenging here for the moment. There's Volsar struggling in this game alone, 9 and 21. Not sure what's happening for him. It's just nothing's really working out for him at the moment. It's going to give him a bit of love on the screen just to see what it'll help him a little bit. Usually it's the curse of the caster. Might be able to have the opposite effect for him right now.
Let's hope it does. There is a player from Immunity who's been sneaky. Not too sure. Yeah, no one from Avant knows he's there, unfortunately. As Vile does get a kill onto Shocks, Buzzo long range will clean that one up. Naked from the side, as Hopi was on top of the portal zone, was able to get a kill on Naked in the end there. Less than a minute left. It seems like it's going to be too big of a lead for Avant to try and pull this one back. It's going to be a 3-0 clean sweep for the team of Immunity over Avant. Didn't expect this one, especially both of the teams coming off some big wins, because Avant did take out Curse, who are easily one of the top 2 teams in Australia. Would have expected them to at least walk away with 1 map, but in the end, Immunity, they're just in a whole new league of their own.
Well, they are indeed, obviously, with that original core full member of Fighter being back in that squad, so maybe that's helping them out a bit. Of course, first land event in a while.
Yeah, just look at Fighter though on the scoreboard.
Members. He's really playing up 30 and 15. He's dropping that 30 bomb like it's nothing with 7 caps as well.
7 caps too.
Yeah, he's done the job well in that regards. You know, just mentioning that Sydney last year for finals, it was Shocks who couldn't play. Rampage filled in for them then, and you know they still managed to win that event. And now the fact that since then they only have their full team for the land event. They don't. Yeah, you know, it's a couple of seconds left. Naker's gotten up. He's gone over there.
It's over.
As I know, it's Bolsonaro. Then you've got Macca. Cooey's just shaking his hands with. Cameraman went away. I was trying to wookie through the players. We're going to see him again. Yeah, one job. I reckon it's probably Jono or Brendan out there. One job, guys.
One job, Jono.
As you'll see on your screens, though, a few players are just taking hands, being all sportsmanlike, which is good to see. It's what you want to see when it comes down to this sort of level. And I'm trying to find, there's Cooey at the back. We've seen Macca already. Hopey, where is he? He's
there he is.
The
We just saw him.
He's stuck on through at the back.
He was
there.
lurking.
That was the final member there of the Avant squad for those that
him.
aren't too sure. But they are all members, of course. They're making up those two teams, Avant, Garde, and Immunity. And Immunity taking this one out 3-0 in regards to that pool play. So Immunity up next in the main stage against Curse. Now, Curse did lose to Avant 2-1. However, Immunity just defeated Avant 3-0. So if you looked at it like that, you sort of think, okay, should it be a 3-0 as well to the Immunity squad? Or will it change things up? Will does Curse do something different to Avant? Every team's different, obviously. The aggressiveness will come out from the Avants, from the Curse squad as well there. So I'm thinking coming out of the maps, Octane Domination, pretty large map there. We've got S&D on Warhawk and then a Freight Blitz.
We haven't seen a Freight Blitz yet.
I think it could sort of go either way. I'm thinking...
See, Immunity aren't that strong on Freight, though. So
yeah, I'm just sort of feeling
wonder
that if Curse pick up the S&D on Warhawk, they can get the Freight Blitz.
Really?
I'm sort of feeling that.
But I can see why. I can see why you feel that, I
just have to wait and find out, though, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, if you want to join in on the conversation, hashtag ACL Brisbane. Hit them up at ACL Pro on the Twitter as well, at MLG with the hashtags in there. Join the chat on the side of the stream and let us know your thoughts on who's going to take it this next match. Will it be Immunity? Will it be Curse? We're going to find out after the short commercial break.